The following program contains adult language, descriptions of fantasy violence, and a general lack of skill, talent, and quality. Audience discretion is advised.
Last time on Party of 5e.
4 of you are still in town. Aust is making his way back along with this elvish mage.
This man is suspicious. He needs to be secured for the night until I can question him again tomorrow.
Fael does remind you guys about the next point of your journey. You guys are making your way down the road, and you get into this clearing. You and everyone in that circle, you go.
And now, the continuation.
It's almost instantaneous. You see almost nothing, and you are now in a completely different room. This is a large circular stone room. It's about 30 feet in diameter. Again, the circle, the shape of this mirroring the circle of the clearing that you guys were just in. But as opposed to maybe the 15, 20 feet of a radius that you guys were in previously, 20 feet, and you guys are now in this larger room that very much kind of mirrors that the space you guys were just in. This is a large stone room. There is stone, stone on the floor, wall to wall. What you do see, however, in the very center of this room, you see a few pedestals. Lining the walls, you see bookshelves and books, all made out of stone, just lining the walls of this room. And you see 3 pedestals kind of side by side in the middle of that room, and then one little pedestal just in front of that. What you also see, you see a stone statue at the far end of the room from where you guys are right now. This is very similar to some of the other statues that you've seen before. It is a dragonborn-esque warrior, but this warrior looks much different in the fact that it almost looks kind of like a zombie. You know what I mean? Like parts of its flesh are torn away. You can see parts of its bones. Its rib cage is exposed. You can see parts of its flesh had been torn away. But it's a stone, figure that depicts this. It has a large. It has a long sword, and he's kind of he has like this menacing pose. Like he's like staring straight out, just has this kind of menacing, like he wants to hit something, but it's obviously just a statue. The 3 pedestals in the center, however, you see on each pedestal, each of the 3, you see some chests. There's one chest on each pedestal, and there's like a little plaque with some text on the pedestal just in front of that. What all would you like to do now?
Can I look to see if there are any pressure plates or anything specifically on our way to, if we were to go look at those pedestals just out of random curiosity? I would look down and I would look up to see if there's any kind of traps or anything.
Oh, you know what?
Space.
Let's put a pin in that real quick. I also forgot to tell you something else that you would see. It's kind of important. Before you decide that.
An ancient red dragon.
Yeah, right.
Right in the middle of the room.
Finally, some combat.
What you actually see are two individuals on the ground that are dead.
Oh.
It's kind of an important part that I apologize for skipping over. I guess.
Aust questions them.
There are 2 individuals.
Where's the trigger?
Where's Rachel?
Hilarious.
All right, I apologize for glossing over that minor detail.
Do we see any kind of cause of death? Were they bleeding? Are they asphyxiated? Are they crushed? Are they sick?
Well, let's see. Are you going to try to perceive that from where you're standing, or are you going to go investigate that up close?
Well, I'm not getting super close because I still do feel skeptical.
Of course.
I'm wondering about environmental factors.
Of course.
I'll probably still do a quick look around to see if I see anything out of place or anything that could shoot out or
Right. Let's see. Give me a perception check.
Ooh, I do those at advantage now.
Mm-hmm.
Intimate spaces.
Finally, my rolls are catching up to me. That is going to be the better roll is a 4.
Okay.
You had an offer.
The suspense, man, you had me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go up to Lukthaen and be like, "What's your elf eyes see?"
Look with your special. It looks safe. It looks safe to me.
Yeah, that's about all you can
I
decide.
have to go question them.
Yes, please
Right?
do.
Seems fine. It's fine.
What is the light situation?
So, you can't tell where the light is coming from, but there is, it is
Same place
ethereal.
as the music.
That's what I wanted.
Yes. So that's, it's actually, not to foreshadow anything, but, yes, it looks like there is sunlight illuminating this room, but you don't see any windows. So there is just like this natural sunlit kind of glow about everything, but you can't. If you were to look around, like, where's that coming from? You wouldn't notice.
And we don't see any of the mummy-esque mirrors that are beaming light in.
No, not quite. No.
One more time, where are the bodies?
So the bodies are actually near the center of the room, near some of those where those pedestals with the chests are. So there's 2 of them in that area.
I guess.
Are they right close or further? Like how close are they from the first pedestal thing?
They're pretty close to those pedestals. They're within probably about 5 feet.
I kind of want to send Shadow to that area-ish.
Okay.
I want him to get right to where they are.
Okay.
To
Cool.
where they're standing.
And
There.
what are you trying to do with him?
I'm trying to see if he gets any damage or anything like that.
Classic Arlo.
I volunteer my pet as tribute.
Okay.
Peter.
He'll be
Saying
back.
this.
He'll be back.
It's fictional characters.
Peter, I'd like to note that no fantastic or fictional characters or animals were hurt in the making of this film.
Okay.
And also, if he doesn't die right away, I want to see what the cause of death seems to be for them.
Okay.
Inspect it.
Cool. So yes, you send Shadow out. He kind of maybe circles around a little bit. Maybe even kind of lands and perches on, maybe on that middle pedestal with the plaque on it. He's kind of looking around and trying to see what happens. And nothing actually happens to Shadow. So he's just kind of looking around, trying to see, trying to see what you want to see, but nothing happens to him.
Can he see if the bodies are seem injured in any way, or they're just blocked?
He can tell that they are Well, you can tell. You can all tell from where you are.
Okay.
They're dead. They're not moving at all.
But there's no like wounds. Like nothing came and like shot them or like anything like that, right?
Let's see. So go ahead. Go ahead and give me one more. No. Go ahead and give me an investigation. And I forget your.
Well, this would be the.
Yeah, and are you linking with your?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that investigation?
Yes, please.
Okay. It's 13.
Okay. So you, Arlo, specifically. So if you're looking through the eyes of your familiar, as he is looking at these individuals, you can see some kind of, some kind of damage. They have been hurt physically in some way. One of them, at least, you can tell has like some of their clothes have been kind of singed. Probably, some type of heat or some kind of words. Words are hard, guys. Probably some source of heat.
Okay.
It's just I'm just gonna stop trying to be clever about it.
Okay.
Some sort of heat, and he is clearly dead from this. More specifically, however, for you actually recognize these two individuals. You can tell who they are. You actually notice this as a couple of the members of the gang that you are in. Specifically, their names are Jorath and Chara. These are just guys that you've run with before, that work with you and your crew. They are familiar to you.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, was not expecting that. I think I will just start heading over there. Like, still keeping an eye that I don't step on anything, like, super dangerous or anything. But I think I'm trying to get closer. And I'm trying to see if, like, now that I know, like, who they are, I'm trying to see if they have anything on their hands and I'll look around the room one more time to see any of, like, if there's anything super valuable, like anything, like, that seems rare. But specifically, like, around them, like, see if in their person, like, in their hands or something.
Okay.
And I'll get probably 5 feet from them.
Okay.
And try to see.
So you give me an investigation.
That one.
Oh.
Right. So as soon as you as soon as you make that realization, right, you approach these two, and you just really just for your own confirmation, is this really these guys? And yeah, as you get closer and you get closer, it's like, yeah, you recognize that jacket, you recognize those boots, like these are these guys. I know these guys. But as far as anything valuable or anything else, it doesn't look like they had anything in their hands or anything else. And in fact, one of them probably looks like again, you see those burns that you saw earlier, but you definitely don't notice anything else out of the ordinary that you didn't already just learn.
Okay, I'll say to the group. So I've seen them before. They're part of the merchant groups that I see all the time, and I've seen them, and they seem to be burned, and I was looking to see if there was anything of value, because that's the only reason I would have thought they would have been in here, but I can't find anything of value. I would say they're burned, so be careful with anything burning y'all. If y'all have anything y'all can use for resistance, maybe that might be good. And I think I'm gonna approach them unless any of y'all want to do anything else before I go to them.
How close are the bodies to the pedestals?
Again, there's probably they're probably about 5-ish feet within the proximity of those pedestals. And from where you guys just came in, that's probably about 15-20 feet from where you guys, so you would have to still approach.
And you're about how close? Or
Did you 5 feet.
You're 5 feet from them? Sorry, what are you trying to do?
I'm about to go, move them around, basically.
Okay. You said that had writing on plaques.
Correct.
So I kind of want to say, before you move anything, I would like to try to go in the path that he took and see if I can make out anything that's on those plaques.
Okay, cool. So you walk up, following a similar path. Nothing seems to happen in your way up there. When you get to this, to the plaque, again, there's one in the middle that's got, or there's a pedestal with the plaque in the middle with some text, and then 3 different ones. The plaque, the text on the plaque says, "This treasure is a bit different from the rest. Take your heart and place it in the chest."
So I will read that aloud to the group. So that's the one in the front, the lower front one, or
Correct.
Okay.
That's what the text on the plaque says in the center one, and then you see 3 chests.
Oh, okay. So there are no other.
Right. From there, you don't see text on any others.
Gotcha. So looking for a heart. Place in the chest. How are their hearts? Are they still in there? I'm gonna back up.
So I'm gonna flip them over, make sure, see if they have anything on themselves, and then I'm gonna check for the heart. Just check if any of this is open or anything.
Okay. So you're kind of searching about their person. Very clearly, you can tell their chest and their heart is fine for all intents and purposes, right? It's not like their Mortal Kombat style have been ripped out or anything like that. Nothing chestburster style. So as far as that goes, you see nothing really other than obviously some burns and some other damage. There's really nothing that explicit as far as body damage goes. So as far as you can tell, you can't really see anything on either one of them. What would we like to do now?
Okay, do you think it means literal heart?
No, I'm assuming not, but
Really quick, go ahead and just give me just one more investigation, please. Especially now as you're putting your hands on them.
13.
13. One of the other things that you do notice, both of these guys have somewhat kind of longer hair and whatnot. As you kind of are handling one of these bodies, you do see along the neckline more grafted scales along their neck.
like the shitty grafted.
The shitty kind, not the cool kind.
Yeah.
the DIY kind, not the legit kind.
Purely cosmetic.
Okay.
Surgical ones.
So I'll let Enrique know that they are grafters and they grafted.
Grifting grafters.
Yeah, I'm like, I think we gotta start messing with these pedestals. I'm guessing we have to open one of the chests. Are they specifically in front of one, or they're just in front of everything? Of the,
Yeah, like they're kind of off. They're kind of off to the side. They're on kind of on either side of that main pedestal. So.
You said there were chests on each.
Correct.
Are they? They're all closed.
They're all wooden chests. Why don't you give me? So, well, to answer your question, they're actually all open. So
I'm gonna have Rom
Thank you for
fly
that.
up,
okay.
just up, and
Okay.
just look into the chest, and I will perceive through his senses.
Got it. Cool. So as you the chests, they're probably about 1.5 to 2 foot big. They're not huge, but with them being opened and being open enough to be able to kind of stay open without just closing on their own. Rom, I think, would have a pretty clear view, just kind of looking down in there, and he can definitely, and you, through his eyes, you can definitely tell there doesn't look like there's anything inside of the chest.
Does it look as shallow as it looks from the outside?
Yes, it does look. Yeah, you could see the bottom of the chest. Okay. It's however big the chest
Is there any other plaques other than the one that Fox read?
There is not here. There's not another plaque in this circle of pedestals. I'm trying to get all of my nouns in the right order.
I might mosey over towards the book.
Okay. Cool.
It's over there.
Cool. So as you kind of mosey around, go ahead and give me. I'll let you choose. You can either do investigation or arcana.
They're both exactly the same.
Fair enough.
What do you want to
Wasn't
know?
sure if you were proficient in any one of them.
Both.
Oh, it's like, I'm good at everything.
Either way you slice it, it's a 19.
Nice. Sick. It's toy.
Toy like a toiger.
Toy like a toiger. Cool.
Advancing the story.
Yes. So one of the things that you notice, because you are probably used to looking at books upon shelves of books. Again, they're all like stone books. Like all this stuff was like carved out of stone, and it just so happens to be in this orientation. But as you get closer to those books, you do see a good amount of detail, even so much as some things actually written onto the spines of the would-be books. And without getting too specific, a lot of them are referencing things like resurrection and like necromancy and that kind of magic as you kind of go through here. Those are the ones that definitely stand out the most. It's like there's numerous books on those type of subjects. So just kind of reading through it, that's what a lot of these titles are referring to.
At some point, I'm just looking, and I just like stop on a dime, and I turn back at Arlo, and I say, "How well do you know these people?"
I know them good enough. I know them a good amount. They're part. I mean, I can, like, I know their names. I like have hanged around with them. Yes, I know them. But I haven't seen them in enough time to know that they were grafting.
You made it very clear that they would only be here of their own volition. If there was something valuable here.
Yes, if there was something of value, they're merchants, so they would probably be trying to get it.
There's nothing of value here.
Well, I think that's the graphing part. I think something must have caught them here, and because like the previous places we've been to, there's probably somebody with grafting. So I think that it's less that they came here because they know of like merchant stuff, and more because it's like the grafting pulled them this way.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think they came here at all.
Oh.
And he's just gonna turn back and just keep looking at books.
What?
Okay.
Look there. Classic cryptic.
So as you continue looking, you see a lot of the same things. Just more books, mostly about necromancy and whatnots. Anyone else like to do anything else?
Would you care to elaborate?
Well, no, but I think we're gonna need their hearts.
We're gonna need their hearts. So you think they were brought here and dropped already dead? Is that what you're saying? What are you
I'm not
saying?
sure what I mean. If I did, I would.
It's a sick line, though. I really liked it.
Yeah. I think they're here, so we can rip the hearts out of their chests.
Okay. Okay.
Were they friends of yours?
Yes, but they're dead. So
Okay. Good.
I was planning to give them a nice burial, but
Still can.
Organ donors are.
if they can be useful, I'm sure they're gone, so I'm sure they wouldn't mind. But this does worry me, like, because I had just sent like a letter not that long ago asking to see if they knew anything about these scales, and the response I got back was no. So this must have been recent.
Unless they were deceiving you.
Yes, but I trusted the person I asked. So he had no reason to deceive me, at least as I know. But this does worry me. We can, if you really think that's gonna get us somewhere, we can get their hearts out. And if we do have to do that, I would like to be the one who does that.
Thank you for volunteering.
Are we sure there's nothing else in this room?
Right.
Before I start cutting to.
Yeah, that's a lot to ask.
Do any of
A
the
friend.
books?
So.
Because you were kind of intentionally like, hey, these are books. They have a general theme.
Right.
Does any of them stand out in color or in title or in
Cracks.
anything at all?
Okay. What was your investigation that one time?
19.
19. Okay. As you continue along, it's a good, the shells probably circumnavigate at least halfway around, from that point next to that statue, and then outward at least about halfway up the side of the room. So there's lots of books to look at. One of them, however, again, you're probably used to being really quick at trying to thumb your way through books without being caught or noticed.
That was my childhood.
Indeed, right. So this is your wheelhouse. You see one. You finally get to one book that has nothing to do with necromancy. In fact, has more to do with like gems and like rocks and gem cutting even. There's what's it called?
Take out my book.
Okay.
And I go like this. One of these days, that's gonna do something.
One of. Okay. Let's see. When you do that, I'm trying to think of a cool way to make this happen. So once you do that, once you kind of do that over that book specifically, this book starts to kind of, it doesn't like glow. It's not that obvious, but there's like this sliver, like this hint of like a red kind of sparkle. It just kind of like twinkles at you. As you're passing over this versus any of the other books, you get like this red kind of sparkle as it kind of goes over that.
Is it protruding at all any differently than the other books?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna try to manipulate it in some way.
Okay. As you go to kind of reach for it, your hand kind of just stops, right? And you're trying to, you can, the little indentation that, a line of books would have, you're trying to get your kind of finger in there. It's just not moving.
Okay.
It's not budging.
Next thing I'm gonna do is where is it, like, line of sight wise? Is it my height? Is it lower than me?
It's kind of a little lower, right? It's probably about 3 to 4 feet off the ground. It's not.
All right, so I literally sit with my back against the wall and put my head as close to the book as I can.
Okay.
And I just look wherever I think that book is pointing.
Okay, got it. So as you kind of like put your head against the wall and like looking around, from there, you can't really. There's nothing that stands out. There's nothing that you can tell that kind of jumps out at you.
Okay. This book glowed red at me.
Red.
Do we know what the book is about?
Gems.
And then Arlo remembers that we have a heart garnet, gem. And I go to reread what it said on the pedestal. And what was it again?
Yes. So you go back up to it and says, "This treasure is a bit different from the rest. Take your heart and place it within the chest."
And there's 3 chests.
Correct.
That didn't help. But I'm like, would any of y'all be opposed to me putting the gem into one of the chests?
Not particularly.
I'm gonna put it into the middle chest.
All right. So as you approach the chests, you're going to put it into the middle chest?
Yes.
Okay. So you're just going to walk straight up. You put it into the chest. As soon as that happens, can you please give me a dexterity saving throw?
Dang.
Okay. I have a question.
I have an answer. Let's see the match.
Is this magical?
Is
Is whatever's gonna happen to me of magic? Cause since my pseudo dragon's out, he gives me magic resistance, and on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Sure.
Okay. And that's what was this again?
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, 20.
Nice. So, you are,
That's a lot of dice. That seems very moist.
Yeah.
So you only take 5.
But I have resistance against fire.
So 2.
Okay.
This isn't actually. It's not fire.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
So you put it into the middle one. What you see as soon as you put that into the chest, in almost an instant, there is this the chest. It illuminates and it blasts it blasts a cone of cold at you, and you save, but you're not resistant. You're resistant to fire, right?
Fire. Only fire.
So that one. So then 5.
Okay,
so
yeah.
you take 5 cold damage from that one, and then and as soon as that happens, that red gem, it's almost like it's ejected out of that chest. It's just like pops out.
Yeah.
But you have taken 5 cold damage.
That wasn't it.
It might be the wrong chest.
Maybe.
Right.
And I'm gathering from their burns that one of them is gonna throw fire at us. So now we know the middle one, that's ice. So I know you just got a nice little ring. Maybe next time we need to put something in there. It might be more beneficial for somebody with a little bit more resistance.
All right. Who wants to do what next?
That's all. So I guess
Well,
I mean,
These heart
there's
stones.
multiple
Heart
chests.
stones,
It couldn't
yeah.
be the first one.
yeah. I mean,
Too easy.
who wants to try next? actually,
so
I'm gonna give the stone to my dragon and make him fly like, I would say 15 feet over one of the other chests.
Okay.
Well, 60 feet. And then drop it into the chest, into the next chest. I would say the left.
Do we know that it has anything to do with this garnet? Is that...
Where did we
Well,
get
I
that
guess it's most-
garnet from?
That was like from the stone... it was like the stone heart to the one...
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, yeah. Okay.
we want
won't
to
lose
continue with it
anything.
to another chest. Is that what we're?
Well, I mean, we
Try to
could
do-
try all 3. If it doesn't work, I mean,
Okay.
we don't lose anything.
I'm wondering if I can walk up to one of the pedestals. The other, I guess another one.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other chests. Let's try the one to the right.
Okay.
And want to give me the garnet heart, I guess. You could just try it. I don't know. Maybe. It checked it back at us, right? Do you have it now?
Yeah. Check it back.
Checked it back. Give it
Yeah.
back.
So it's on the ground somewhere.
Okay. I'm thinking of casting rope trick, maybe. And basically taking rope and touching just the tip, and it rises up again above basically where I'm holding it. So I'm trying to do it in the chest. I can pull myself up into it, and no attacks or spells or anything can get through to it.
Okay.
I just want to drop it into the chest and see what happens.
Okay. You can certainly try.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it's just touch, so I cast it. I'm gonna try the
Okay.
right one.
All right. So so you're gonna do rope trick, and then you're gonna go into the trick, and then just
Yep.
just dip it out.
Yep.
Okay.
And pull the rope up with me. So
Right.
it's like I'm invisible.
Got
Because
it.
I'm in another.
Yeah. So you're able to, and you said the right one?
One to the right.
Okay. So you're able to do that. You're able to kind of dip your hand out just a little bit, just enough to kind of drop it in there. And I guess you don't need to worry about a save, but you just drop it and pull your hand back in. And what happens, what everyone else sees as well, is a bolt of lightning just in the direction that the gem was dropped from, hoping to get somebody. Obviously, just kind of bypasses right past. And then it spits that gem right out again in a similar fashion.
So I mean, what I have is the heartstone of a topaz dragon. I don't.
No, that's
No?
the different types of dragons. This is the one we have, the one garnet heart.
Yeah, but
I
thought.
Are all the chests look the same from the outside?
I don't know. You didn't check.
Well, I want to check.
We checked the inside. But
Right? You said, "Hey, I'm gonna throw it in there." Cool.
All right, so I think we were looking at the outside of the chest now.
All right. So you all just witnessed a blast of lightning shoot out from one of them in the direction of where Fox would have been. So it spits out the red the heart-shaped gem back out. You all decide to take a little bit of closer look at the chests themselves.
I would like to grab the gem. Just
Got it.
no.
Yeah, so you grab, you pick up the gem, no problem. So as you all look, you go up to the chest. You can see that these chests are pretty old, right? They were pretty dusty and maybe a little cobwebby, perhaps, in some of the corners. And as you get closer and closer to it, you see little tiny, like, almost like on like the little, the keyhole, right on the face of the keyhole. It's like this brass plated keyhole, and you see this tiny little icon on one of them. You go up to one of them, and let's say you go up to the one onto the left, and you'll see one with a little, with like a little flame on it. And then if you were to go up to the one in the middle, you would see a tiny little snowflake. And on the right one, you would see, again, just kind of finely etched into the brass.
Harry Potter's forehead.
So yes, that's what you see at this point.
Great.
And okay. As you guys are more closely inspecting the chests themselves, Fayal, he starts kind of wandering around the room as well, kind of noticing what that guy has been doing this whole time, kind of wandering around and kind of looking at the bookshelves and whatnot as well. He gets to the middle where that statue of the zombified dragonborn warrior is, and he's just kind of looking, at this kind of, we've been seeing dragonborn statues throughout our journey so far. this one obviously quite different, and he's definitely taken a notice to that as well. What all would you like to do now?
Well, I don't want to.
Lukthaen is literally mumbling to himself, like after every time an unsuccessful attempt to put a gem in a box. We're gonna need the odds. He's not saying it loud enough for any of them to hear. He's just like looking at the dead bodies on the ground. He's like shrugging to himself, like little self negotiation, or what is that phrase? Where you have to like come to terms with things on your own.
Realization.
Yeah.
So, I see that Fayal went to inspect the statue. Kind of want to go see if there's somewhere to stick a gem in that statue.
Okay. As you make your way over there, you also start to notice, probably the same realizations he's making. This is much different from the ones that you guys have seen so far, right? You guys have seen complete and immaculate looking stone statues that look like have just been carved. You guys have seen some that have come, are in complete ruin and simply just piles of dust at this point. But this is one that you haven't. This is a version of a dragonborn statue that you have not seen yet. Can Arlo also give me also an Arcana check?
Six.
Do you have any different dice over there or no?
I'm trying to. That one rolled the same
Literally
thing.
the same thing. Ugh.
Beastly.
I'm torn because
Before you say any more,
okay.
after seeing all of this, and especially after Fayal takes a special interest into the statue, I will take a look at the statue as well.
Okay.
And just to see if we can justify the information you want to give us.
Whoa.
It's got to be inside of the...
It's a 14.
Okay.
On the table, 14.
I got you.
If it's not good enough, then I'll re-roll it in the...
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Why don't we figure it out through role playing? Why don't we say what we're already thinking? That's what I'll give you.